Welcome to the Pink Styles channel. The eternal question: can a veteran national team player still overcome the intensity of a current active provincial team squad member? This is a team table tennis match held at Zhongshan Kangle. Luo Lan is part of this strong pairing, partnering with Wu Zhuolun and the veteran Wang Liang. He is a renowned national-level table tennis player. He certainly adheres to the more traditional playing style. They managed to take the win, 7-6. Securing the first game. Nice. Wu Zhuolun is affiliated with the Gansu Provincial Team. He's one of those mainstream players utilizing the highly effective two-sided inverted rubber setup. Looking at Wu Zhuolun on the table now, he is firmly taking the initiative in this match. He's using his strong attacking repertoire to truly pressure his opponents. Let us know your thoughts on this exciting game. Oh, what a shot! Wu Zhuolun takes the game, 12-10. That gives him a strong 2-0 lead overall. Excellent. Wu Zhuolun's ability to attack fiercely from both sides clearly provides an advantage over the single-sided style of his opponent. Just a little edge. We need to see if the highly experienced Wang Liang can manage to fight back here. It feels like Wang Liang hasn't found his best rhythm today. Wu Zhuolun grabs the match point in the third game, leading decisively. And that's it. Wu Zhuolun secures the victory. After navigating fierce defensive pressure and being pushed to the brink, he unleashed a stunning defensive block followed by a powerful counterattack. The serve and receive battle is definitely going to be the major focus today. Liu Yanzhu's blistering speed goes head-to-head against Fan Zhendong's sheer brute power. Fan Zhendong is showing quick hands and incredibly agile movement. And he successfully takes the lead. You can feel the momentum shift. Liu Yanzhu needs to quickly adjust his game plan in this second set. Is starting to really dig in and claw back points. In in the second phase. The fierce struggle for dominance is heating up. His constantly opening up the court, protecting his forehand, and then snapping back into defense. Speaking of which, this player certainly deserves the big shot of the match award. The breakthrough came via a deceptive sinking shot that surprised the opponent. A quick shot designed to disrupt the flow, completely throwing off Fan Jingdong's positioning. Fan Jingdong manages to secure the game 11-6. In the second game, he struggled to cover the wide angles. And Fan Jingdong capitalized, smashing winner after winner. Fan Jingdong's primary strategy, which is pulling that aggressive attack wide. Seems to be working for him in this game. Fan Jingdong looks like he's having trouble reading his opponent's serves. Once the return is pushed back deep, the entire rally dynamic changes quickly. Don't you think the shot transition looks a little hesitant? Through the consistent, fierce offense, trying to maximize the suppression of their shots, because the opponent's position is still relatively vulnerable. And then speeding up in the front court and continuously opening up the placements. Fan Jingdong is also trailing 1-8. He led 3-0 inches the subsequent game. But the situation was ultimately opened up by the sheer speed of his serves, shots. The pace is so fast, it makes you forget everything else. See that? Under such passive circumstances, that quick change of pace was completely deceived by the serve. If you don't secure your footing, you lose the pressure of speed. This allowed Fan Jingdong to adjust the situation with his serve. Leading 6-2. Liu Yanju continues to accelerate, extending the lead to 6 points. Wow. Another fierce forehand attack gave Liu Yanju the game point in the 6th set. That serve return wasn't followed up successfully. Huh? Reaching an insane speed and power. In the middle of the rhythm, he managed 2 successful quick serves. If the placement isn't perfectly controlled, Liu Yanju snatches the initiative quickly. The sideline defense produces a sudden counterattack. You have to admit, that style of play is truly coming alive now, following up with subsequent connections. The fierce power is directed deep to the baseline. The transition is incredibly smooth. Once he retreats from the table, the quality of the shot drops quickly. Ten to 7 inches, the 5th game. Game point. Liu Yanju, who was behind, snatches 2 consecutive games so quickly. Did that just go out? He can hit a straight line even from such a wide angle. That player's form is completely unlocked and firing. Not giving the opponent any trouble. The next opportunity, he decisively targets the empty space between the opponent's forehand and backhand. Liu Yanju returns to the arena at the 2025 VDD US Grand Slam. Compared to Liu Yanju's defense, once he established that perfect balance between offense and defense, no matter how he receives, he remains firmly within the control of his opponent. He still keeps his shots too short, eating up baseline-less defense. Keep pushing! The fight over these 3 games has been particularly fierce. We believe the depth and solidity of his traditional technique is on full display. He waited momentarily for the rhythm and then pulled a straight drive down the line. He made the choice to withstand that long ball. And brilliantly opens up both corners. Still a solid point earned on the court, helping Fan Zhendong secure the next rally. This time, Fan Zhendong defeats Liu Yanju 4-2, marking the 26th time Team China has advanced to the semifinals of the World Championships. Well, I am raising my hands here today, here in Taiwan. That's the first time he hasn't hit the net tape. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the single court battle featuring Ma Long and Chuang Chi-Yuan. We're seeing an explosive opening sequence here. The dragon, Ma Long, might be finding himself in a sticky situation too. Next, let's dive into some background on Ma Long. Just how formidable is this type of player? This is from the 2014 World Team Table Tennis Championships, where veteran Chuang Chi-Yuan faced off against Ma Long. Yes, the player we are profiling is Chuang Chi-Yuan. Born in 1981, he hails from the same era as Chinese legends Ma Lin and Wang Hao. He is truly a contemporary of those great players. Crucially, he typifies the classic Asian loop driving style characterized by strong cross-court defense. His serves are incredibly varied, and he snags points with difficult, sudden shots. He once achieved a notable fourth-place finish in a major international competition. Wow. That was a shot executed with sincere commitment. He essentially controlled the tempo during that entire exchange, ultimately securing the men's doubles title. Although we are talking about the Table Tennis World Championships here. Ma Long takes a huge lead, reaching game point, and snags a direct point immediately following his serve. Ma Long clinches the first game, 11-9. We can clearly see that Chuang Chi-Yuan's speed in the forecourt is exceptionally high. His primary strategy focuses on dominating the front half of the table. And his opponent, of course, is the Ma Long we are all intimately familiar with. Ma Long was born in 1988, making him 7 years younger than Chuang Chi-Yuan. Ma Long possesses phenomenal quality of touch and explosive power on his loop drives. His unparalleled ability to unleash powerful attacks truly stands out. Ma Long is the secondary ace of the national team for this tournament, the number one player being Zhang Jike. Ma Long serves, followed immediately by a fierce attack. He focuses heavily on directing the play towards the opponent's forehand side. When facing Chuang Chi-Yuan, Ma Long anticipates and prevents that straight-line defensive run, applying subtle tactical pressure with aggressive, flat kill shots and precise defensive placements. That was a stunning defensive block, securing a direct point. This rally perfectly illustrates Ma Long's characteristic blend of flawless offense and steady defense. The second game score has reached a tense 8-8. That was an immense, heavy long ball. Now he follows up by executing counterattacking serves and aggressive placements. At this moment, Chuang Chi-Yuan looks incredibly relaxed and composed. Ma Long's shot execution, especially when the pressure mounts and the score tightens, he pulls out this kind of unstoppable, jaw-dropping shot with the score tied at 10-10. Ma Long introduced a variation in his loop and trajectory, which immediately forced the opponent Zhang Juyuan into a critical receiving error. Once he connects with that powerful forehand, alright, he is desperate to chase the ball down. Ma Long, through pure guts and tactical savvy, takes the game 12-11. That was a massive point. At this point, the opponent had to utilize some seriously big footsteps, having to cover the entire width of the table. It was just too difficult to adjust properly. Regarding this clash between Ma Long and Zhang Juyuan, what are your insights? Feel free to leave your comments and interact below the video. The key here is that the serve wasn't rigorous enough. It exposed Ma Long to play a short forehand flick over the table. Looking at the overall transition ability of the match, Ma Long's power to shift gears seems slightly better. However, the opponent Juyuan is playing with much more consistency in the game. The first two games showed the absolute competitive peak of both players. Zhuang Jiwan was fighting hard, but Ma Long's short block was floating just a bit too high, allowing the opponent to find the opportunity to launch an attack. Ma Long now leads the match 2-0 and is ahead 7-6 inches the third game. Today, his forehand is his golden shield. These rapid-fire rallies, Ma Long has basically scored almost all the points. Ma Long, entering the mid-game phase, is pulling away, extending the lead to 9-6. Let's see. Can the opponent Zhuang Jiyu manage to rally here? Malong, that third shot was played a little too safe. He converts the stroke into a sharp diagonal. And finally, Ma Long seals the victory with a commanding 3-0 scoreline against Feng Jiwen.